Have you ever met someone, maybe just once in your life, and yet felt as if you had known them forever? Not just a casual familiarity, but a deep soul-level recognition that you can't explain. Their laugh feels like it belongs in your memory, their eyes seem to tell stories that your own heart understands, and the way they move, speak, or even breathe resonates with a part of you that you didn't even know existed. It's a feeling that stops you in your tracks. A chill runs down your spine, and your mind struggles to place it. Where have I seen them before? You might ask yourself. But it's more than memory. It's something beyond time, beyond logic, a connection that seems to stretch across lifetimes. This is often the first sign that you may have encountered a twin flame, someone who is not just a person in your current life, but a soul you have met many times before. Many people dismiss this feeling at first. You tell yourself, I'm imagining things, or it's just coincidence. But the truth is, this sense of familiarity is rarely accidental. It's as if your soul whispers to you, you've been here before. You know me. We have a history. And even though your rational mind may struggle to accept it, your heart knows. Deep inside, you sense the inexplicable truth. The person standing in front of you is more than just another human being. They are a reflection of a part of your own soul, a mirror of the life lessons you've been learning for centuries. This feeling can appear in the most ordinary of moments. Perhaps you meet someone at a coffee shop, or in a crowded subway station, and suddenly, the world seems to pause. The hum of daily life fades into the background. You feel drawn to them in a way that can't be described as mere attraction or friendship. You feel a magnetic pull, a recognition that is undeniable. Even a fleeting glance can ignite a profound sense of déjà vu. You might remember thinking, I know you. I've known you forever. Psychologists and researchers often try to explain this as a form of intuition or subconscious pattern recognition. They call it the brain's tendency to categorize experiences and people based on familiar cues. But anyone who has experienced the profound pull of a twin flame knows this explanation falls short. It's not just recognition. It's connection on the level of the soul. It's a feeling that defies time, space, and logic. Many spiritual traditions call this phenomenon reincarnation, or the cycle of lifetimes. The idea is that souls meet, separate, and reunite across different incarnations, carrying unfinished lessons and unresolved karma. When you encounter your twin flame in this life, you are not just meeting a person. You are encountering a part of your soul's history. The emotions, the challenges, the inexplicable understanding, they are all echoes from lifetimes you've shared together. Imagine walking into a room and meeting someone, and in an instant your soul remembers. You may feel joy, relief, and a strange sense of home all at once. Or sometimes the connection comes with discomfort, tension, or even fear. Why? Because your soul recognizes that there is unfinished business, unresolved emotions, or lessons that you have yet to master together. The intensity of this feeling is often a sign that your connection is karmic, built on past experiences that your soul is still working to resolve. For some, this initial feeling of recognition can be almost overwhelming. You may feel drawn to them one moment and frightened the next. You may experience confusion, emotional turbulence, or inexplicable longing. This is because your soul knows the depth of your connection, even if your mind does not. It is a mixture of love, challenge, and awakening, a call to explore not just the person before you, but the deeper truths within yourself. Let's consider a simple example. Imagine meeting a stranger at a park. You strike up a casual conversation, but it feels different, like the conversation flows effortlessly, as if you have been speaking for lifetimes. You remember details that you couldn't possibly know, yet they feel familiar, like memories of a previous life. You laugh together, but the laughter carries a weight of shared experiences. Perhaps a memory flashes in your mind, a sense that you two were companions, friends, or even lovers in another era. This is the subtle, gentle pull of reincarnation, guiding you to recognize a connection that has existed far longer than your current life. This feeling often leads to questions that cannot be answered logically. Who is this person really? Why do I feel so drawn to them? Is this connection meant to teach me something? These questions linger in the heart and mind, nudging you to explore the spiritual dimensions of your relationships. And the truth is, these questions are the beginning of a journey, one that may reveal the complex tapestry of karma, unfinished lessons, and soul missions. It's important to remember that this feeling is not always romantic. Twin flame connections can take many forms: a deep friendship, a mentor-student relationship, or even a challenging partnership that pushes you to grow. The essence of the connection is the recognition of shared soul history and the opportunity to heal, learn, and evolve. When you feel that "I've known you before" sensation, it is an invitation from the universe to pay attention, to listen, to explore, and to embrace the profound truth that your soul is speaking to you through another human being. So the next time you meet someone and feel that indescribable pull, pause and observe. Notice the patterns of recognition. Pay attention to the feelings that arise: comfort, excitement, tension, or nostalgia. These are not coincidences. They are the echoes of past lives, the whispers of your soul, guiding you toward awareness, growth, and the deeper truths of your existence. Because here's the thing: the person you feel you have known forever may just be a twin flame. A soul who has walked beside you across lifetimes, returning to complete unfinished lessons, to teach, to heal, and to awaken parts of you that you have yet to meet. And the journey of recognizing them is only the first step in a much larger adventure, exploring the karmic ties, unresolved emotions, and soul missions that have brought you together across time. By understanding this initial feeling, you open the door to a world where relationships are more than just coincidences. They are mirrors of your soul, reflections of your past, and guides for your future. And it all begins with that first uncanny sense of recognition. I've known you before. So I ask you, have you ever met someone and felt this way? Can you remember the first moment when your soul whispered, "We have a history together"? If so, pay close attention, because the story you are about to hear may illuminate why some souls return to each other, lifetime after lifetime, until the lessons are learned and the journey of love, growth, and forgiveness is complete. After that first moment of recognition, that inexplicable sense that you've known someone before, your mind begins to ask questions. Who is this person? Why do I feel such a strong connection? Is this merely chance? Or is something deeper at play? These questions are the gateway into understanding one of the most profound concepts in spiritual and metaphysical teachings: the idea of twin flames and reincarnation. A twin flame is not just a soulmate or someone who complements you. The concept goes far beyond romantic attraction or shared interests. Twin flames are believed to be two halves of the same soul, separated at the beginning of creation and incarnating into multiple lifetimes to experience the full spectrum of human existence. Imagine your soul as a brilliant flame that, in its original state, is whole, complete, and radiant. At some point, this soul divides into two, each half embarking on a journey through time and space, living separate lives, learning lessons, and evolving individually. Each incarnation is an opportunity to grow, heal, and prepare for the eventual reunion with the other half. The reunion with a twin flame in this life is unlike meeting any other person. The connection is immediate, intense, and transformative. You may feel understood in ways that no one else can understand you. Conversations may feel telepathic, where words are not always necessary because your souls communicate on a deeper level. Emotions can be amplified, and even mundane moments can carry profound meaning. But this connection is also complex and challenging. Twin flame relationships are designed not only for joy and love, but also to illuminate unresolved karma and to push each soul towards spiritual growth. Here's where reincarnation comes into play. Reincarnation, or the cycle of lifetimes, is the belief that souls are eternal and that death is not the end of the soul's journey. Instead, after leaving one physical body, the soul returns to the earthly plane in another form, often to resolve lessons left unfinished in previous lives. In the context of twin flames, reincarnation explains why you might meet the same soul multiple times across different lifetimes. The experiences, challenges, and bonds formed in past lives echo into the present, shaping emotions, tendencies, and even the circumstances that bring you together again. For example, imagine two souls who were lovers in a past life. Perhaps their union was cut short by tragedy, betrayal, or misunderstandings. In this life, they may encounter each other once again, sometimes as friends, mentors, or even strangers, but the energy between them carries the unresolved tension of the past. This energy manifests as an intense sense of familiarity, an inexplicable attraction, or even conflict. These moments are not coincidences. They are opportunities for each soul to learn, grow, and eventually resolve what was left incomplete. The purpose of meeting your twin flame in this life is often tied to unfinished business and karma. Karma is the spiritual principle of cause and effect, where the actions and intentions of past lives influence current experiences. If two souls have unresolved emotions, unhealed wounds, or lessons that were never learned, these will resurface when they meet again. The intensity of the connection acts like a mirror, reflecting both the beauty and the shadows of each soul. You may find yourself drawn to your twin flame because they challenge you, because they hold up a mirror to your deepest fears, insecurities, and patterns. At the same time, they can also awaken the highest aspects of your being, showing you your capacity for love, forgiveness, and transformation. It's important to understand that twin flame connections are not always comfortable. Unlike other relationships that may fade with time, the bond of a twin flame can feel magnetic, unavoidable, and sometimes tumultuous. This intensity exists because the soul recognizes the unfinished journey and the lessons that need to be mastered. For some, it may involve confronting past mistakes, letting go of old grudges, or embracing vulnerabilities that have been suppressed for lifetimes. For others, it may involve learning patience, compassion, or unconditional love. The reunion is designed to challenge both souls and to catalyze growth, healing, and self-realization. To illustrate, let's take a practical example. Imagine two individuals, Emma and Liam. In a past life, they were partners in a community project, working together toward a shared purpose. However, conflicts arose. Differences in values, misunderstandings, and pride created a rift. Their separation left unresolved emotions, regret, and a lesson about communication and empathy. Centuries later, in their current incarnation, they meet again. Emma feels an immediate pull toward Liam, a sense that she knows him, even though they have never met in this life. Liam experiences the same sensation, a familiarity that both excites and unnerves him. Their interactions are layered with memories they cannot consciously recall, but their souls recognize the bond and the unfinished work awaiting resolution. In this way, twin flame relationships are much more than chance encounters. They are soul agreements made before incarnating. These agreements set the stage for growth, healing, and spiritual evolution. The connection is not only about the individuals involved, but also about fulfilling a soul mission, a purpose that transcends the personal and touches the collective. Many spiritual teachers believe that twin flames are drawn together to create positive change, to awaken spiritual awareness, or to bring light into the world through their union. Another important aspect is that twin flames often trigger intense synchronicities and signs. You may notice repeating numbers, recurring dreams, or coincidences that feel too meaningful to be random. These are subtle nudges from the universe, guiding you to recognize the connection and encouraging you to pay attention to the deeper layers of your life's journey. Every glance, conversation, or shared experience carries significance, echoing the lessons and memories from lifetimes past. It's also vital to note that meeting a twin flame is not about perfection or immediate happiness. While the connection is undeniably powerful, it is also a catalyst for self-discovery. It challenges you to confront your fears, heal old wounds, and embrace your authentic self. The intensity of the connection often mirrors the parts of you that have been hidden, neglected, or unhealed. In essence, your twin flame acts as both a mirror and a teacher, reflecting the truth of who you are and helping you evolve into your higher self. Finally, understanding the role of twin flames in reincarnation shifts the perspective on relationships entirely. It invites you to see love not just as an emotional experience, but as a spiritual journey. It encourages patience, compassion, and self-reflection. It reminds you that every encounter has meaning, every connection has purpose, and every reunion carries the opportunity for growth, healing, and transformation. So as you begin to explore the mystery of twin flames, consider this. The person who feels so familiar, who resonates deeply with your soul, may not just be a part of your present life. They may be a guide, a mirror, and a companion across lifetimes. Recognizing this connection is the first step in understanding the profound dance of soul evolution, karma, and the unfinished lessons that bring you together again and again. Ask yourself, could this intense connection be more than coincidence? Could it be a reunion of souls destined to meet across lifetimes? And what lessons have I yet to learn from this extraordinary encounter? Understanding twin flames and reincarnation is not about seeking certainty. It's about opening your heart and mind to the possibility that some connections are timeless, infinite, and beyond the limits of our physical world. And with that awareness, your journey with your twin flame begins in earnest, inviting you to explore the mysteries of the soul, the echoes of past lives, and the extraordinary potential of a love that transcends time itself. After understanding the profound concept of twin flames and the idea of reincarnation, you may begin to notice something extraordinary, a sense of familiarity that goes far beyond ordinary recognition. This feeling is subtle yet unmistakable, a whisper from your soul that says, "We've met before. I know you." It's as if your spirit remembers what your mind has long forgotten. But what does this feeling really mean? And how can you recognize it when it appears in your life? Many people experience this sensation with someone they meet, sometimes instantly and sometimes gradually. It often begins with a curious sense of déjà vu, not in the ordinary sense of thinking, "I've been here before," but in the emotional resonance of encountering a soul that feels undeniably familiar. Perhaps it's the way they smile, the rhythm of their speech, or even the subtle gestures of their body. These details, though seemingly mundane, can awaken memories that are buried deep in your consciousness, memories of lifetimes long past. One of the clearest signs of meeting a twin flame is instant recognition. From the very first interaction, you might feel as if you've known this person for years, even decades. The feeling is not just mental, it's visceral. Your body reacts, your heart races, and an unspoken connection forms between you. It's a sensation that is hard to describe in words, but it is unmistakable once experienced. This is your soul recalling a bond forged across multiple lifetimes, a connection that transcends the boundaries of space and time. But familiarity is not always comfortable. Often, the recognition comes with a mix of emotional intensity. You may feel drawn to them while simultaneously feeling uneasy, overwhelmed, or even resistant. This tension exists because twin flame encounters are designed to mirror unresolved emotions and unfinished business from previous lives. The intensity is your soul's way of signaling that there are lessons to be learned, wounds to be healed, and patterns to be released. Let's consider a practical example. Imagine meeting someone at a bookstore. You exchange a few words about a book you both love, and suddenly you feel a deep sense of connection. It's not merely shared taste. It's as if your soul recognizes a kindred spirit. You remember laughter, conversations, and moments that you've never had in this life. Yet the feeling is undeniable. You feel seen, understood, and strangely at home. This is the subtle but powerful signature of a twin flame connection, often signaling that your paths have crossed many times before. Another common phenomenon is emotional resonance, where the feelings and reactions of your twin flame trigger memories or emotions that seem out of place in the present context. For instance, a casual comment might evoke nostalgia or sadness you can't explain. A gesture, a look, or a tone of voice may suddenly unlock feelings that feel ancient, as though they were stored in the depths of your soul from a previous existence. These moments are not coincidences, they are echoes of shared experiences from lifetimes past, offering clues about the unfinished lessons between your souls. Physical sensations are also common. Many people report feeling energy shifts, chills, or a sense of magnetic pull when near their twin flame. You may notice your heart beating faster, your stomach fluttering, or a profound calm washing over you in their presence. These are not random physiological reactions. They are signs that your soul is reconnecting with another soul it has known across time. The body remembers what the mind has forgotten, and energy fields recognize each other long before conscious thought catches up. Communication with a twin flame can feel effortless yet profound. Often conversations flow naturally, almost telepathically, as if you are finishing each other's sentences or understanding each other without explanation. Even silence can feel meaningful. You may find that you can sit together for hours without speaking, yet the connection is electric, alive, and deeply intimate. This effortless understanding is a hallmark of twin flames, reflecting the depth of your shared soul history. Interestingly, synchronicities, meaningful coincidences, often accompany these encounters. You may find that you think of them at precisely the moment they reach out, that you share the same dreams, or that recurring symbols appear in your life that seem to guide you toward them. These synchronicities are subtle hints from the universe, signaling that your meeting is not accidental, but orchestrated for spiritual growth and learning. They serve as reminders that your souls have a purpose together, often tied to karmic lessons or a shared mission. It is also common to experience mirroring in twin flame relationships. Your twin flame will often reflect back your own fears, insecurities, or unresolved trauma. While this can feel challenging, it is a crucial part of the growth process. By facing these reflections, you are given the opportunity to heal old wounds and release patterns that have carried over from past lives. For instance, if you have experienced abandonment in a previous lifetime, your twin flame may trigger feelings of fear and attachment to help you work through these issues consciously. The intensity is not meant to punish. It is a catalyst for awareness, transformation, and ultimately, love. Let's imagine another scenario. In a previous life, two souls may have been siblings, friends, or lovers, and a conflict left their bond incomplete. When they meet in this lifetime, that unfinished business resurfaces in subtle or dramatic ways. You may feel drawn to them while simultaneously resisting the connection. You may sense that you are reliving an old story, but with the opportunity to resolve it consciously. The familiarity you feel is a gentle reminder from your soul. We've been here before. Now we have the chance to complete what was left undone. It's important to note that recognizing a twin flame is not about seeking perfection. The familiarity does not guarantee smooth sailing or instant harmony. In fact, many twin flame encounters are intense, challenging, and emotionally charged. This is because the connection is designed to push each soul toward growth. The familiarity is the hook. It draws you in and encourages you to confront the deepest truths about yourself, your fears, and your capacity for love. Finally, ask yourself, have you ever met someone and felt this strange, deep familiarity? A sense that your souls are conversing long before words were spoken? Have you experienced déjà vu that goes beyond ordinary memory, where feelings, gestures, or even a glance carry a resonance that you cannot explain? These are the signs that your twin flame may be present in your life. Pay attention to them, because they are the first clues that your soul is reconnecting with a companion it has walked alongside for lifetimes. Recognizing the signs is just the beginning. This sense of familiarity opens the door to deeper exploration, uncovering past life connections, understanding karmic lessons, and embracing the spiritual growth that comes from being with a twin flame. It's an invitation to look beyond the surface, to see the soul behind the person, and to honor the mysterious, beautiful journey that brought you together across time. Because when you feel that inexplicable recognition, that deep sense of knowing, it is not just a coincidence. It is your soul awakening, reminding you that some connections are eternal, some bonds are timeless, and some encounters are the continuation of a story written across lifetimes, a story of love, growth, and the intricate dance of two souls destined to meet again and again. When you meet your twin flame and feel that uncanny sense of recognition, the connection is not always easy or straightforward. Beyond the intense attraction, effortless communication, and the profound feeling of familiarity, there lies another crucial layer: karma. This is one of the most important aspects of understanding why twin flames meet, why the relationship can be so intense, and why it often mirrors unresolved issues from past lives. Karma is a spiritual concept that many traditions, including Hinduism, Buddhism, and other metaphysical teachings, describe as the principle of cause and effect. It's the idea that every thought, action, and intention carries energy that influences our present and future experiences. In the context of twin flames, karma explains why certain relationships feel fated, or why unresolved emotions resurface when two souls meet again. Your twin flame may appear in your life to help you resolve past life karma or unfinished lessons, what some call the unfinished business of the soul. Imagine this: two souls have shared multiple lifetimes together, but in each lifetime, certain lessons were left incomplete. Perhaps in a previous life, one soul betrayed the other, or there were misunderstandings that created pain, separation, or regret. These unresolved experiences leave energetic imprints on the soul. Even centuries later, when the two souls meet again, those imprints surface. The connection is no longer just about companionship or attraction. It becomes a spiritual classroom, a space for healing and resolution. Many people experience the intensity of twin flame connections because of these karmic debts. You may find yourself drawn to your twin flame even if the relationship challenges you. You might experience emotional highs and lows, patterns that seem repetitive, or feelings of frustration alongside love. These experiences are not accidental. They are the echoes of past lives, designed to help both souls confront what was left unresolved. Karma in twin flame relationships acts like a mirror, reflecting both your strengths and weaknesses, your fears and your wounds. For example, let's take the story of Maya and Ethan. In a previous lifetime, Maya and Ethan were close friends in a small village. They shared everything: trust, laughter, and companionship. However, a misunderstanding over a family matter led to betrayal and heartbreak. They went their separate ways, carrying emotional pain that was never healed. Centuries later, they meet again, but this time as colleagues in a bustling city. From the first encounter, Maya feels a strange pull toward Ethan, a sense that she knows him intimately. Ethan experiences the same sensation. As they work together, old patterns emerge, miscommunications, emotional triggers, and moments of tension that seem to echo their past life experiences. This is the manifestation of karma. The unfinished business from the previous life reappears, giving them a chance to heal, forgive, and grow. Karma in twin flame relationships is not only about resolving conflict, it's also about learning profound life lessons. Some karmic connections bring joy, love, and deep understanding, while others challenge you to confront your shadow self, your fears, or your attachments. These lessons may feel uncomfortable, but they are necessary for spiritual growth. The intensity of the connection often reflects the depth of the lesson. The more unresolved energy from past lives, the more dramatic and transformative the current encounter. It is important to note that karma is not punishment. It is not a sentence imposed by fate or the universe. Instead, it is an opportunity, a chance for the soul to correct imbalances, release old patterns, and step into a higher state of consciousness. Your twin flame serves as both a teacher and a mirror, helping you see what needs healing. The challenges you encounter are not meant to break you but to awaken you. They are the universe's way of saying, here is your chance to complete what was left unfinished and to grow together as souls. Another way karma manifests in twin flame connections is through emotional triggers. You may notice that certain behaviors, words, or situations provoke intense emotional responses, sometimes disproportionate to the present moment. These reactions are often tied to past life experiences that your soul remembers energetically. For instance, if abandonment was a theme in a past life, you may feel a deep fear whenever your twin flame seems distant, even if there is no rational reason to worry. These triggers are opportunities for conscious reflection and healing. They show where your soul still carries unresolved energy that needs attention. Karmic lessons can also appear in the form of repeated patterns. Have you ever noticed that certain types of arguments, misunderstandings, or emotional cycles keep repeating in your relationships, especially with the twin flame? These patterns are not random. They are echoes of past life interactions. Recognizing them is the first step toward breaking the cycle. Awareness allows you to approach the relationship with mindfulness, compassion, and understanding, rather than reacting unconsciously. By doing so, you and your twin flame can navigate challenges in a way that promotes growth rather than perpetuating old pain. A striking example is the case of Sophia and Daniel. In a past life, they were romantically involved, but societal pressures and family interference tore them apart. Their love remained incomplete, leaving both souls with lingering sadness and unresolved attachment. When they reunite in this lifetime, the same emotional dynamics resurface. Arguments arise over minor issues, jealousy may appear, and insecurities are triggered. Yet, through conscious awareness and mutual effort, they begin to recognize the karmic origin of their challenges. With time, patience, and forgiveness, they are able to release the emotional baggage from their past lives, transforming their connection into one of unconditional love and understanding. Karma in twin flame relationships is not limited to romantic connections. It can appear in friendships, mentor-student dynamics, or even in familial or professional relationships. The principle remains the same. Two souls are brought together to complete unfinished business, to heal old wounds, and to fulfill a shared mission. Recognizing the karmic aspect allows you to approach the relationship with greater awareness, understanding that every challenge, every emotional surge, and every moment of tension serves a higher purpose. Ultimately, karma is about transformation and liberation. It provides an opportunity to break free from the limitations imposed by past experiences, to forgive, and to heal at the deepest levels. In twin flame connections, karma is not something to fear. It is a powerful tool for spiritual evolution. It teaches you resilience, patience, compassion, and the ability to love without conditions. By understanding the karmic dimension, you can embrace the twin flame journey as a path to self-discovery, spiritual growth, and soul healing. Ask yourself, are the challenges in your twin flame connection merely coincidental, or do they carry the echoes of lifetimes past? Are the emotional triggers, repeated patterns, and intense experiences signals that there is unfinished business between your souls? And most importantly, are you willing to face these karmic lessons with courage, awareness, and an open heart? Karma is the invisible thread that weaves together the tapestry of your soul's journey with your twin flame. It explains why some connections feel destined, why some challenges feel familiar, and why some moments resonate with a depth that words cannot capture. By acknowledging karma, you open the door to healing not only your past but also your present and future, creating space for love, growth, and the fulfillment of your soul's mission. In essence, your twin flame is both a reflection and a catalyst, a mirror showing the unresolved aspects of your soul, and a guide leading you toward the lessons you need to learn. Embracing the karmic dimension of this connection allows you to move from confusion, fear, or resistance into understanding, forgiveness, and conscious evolution. It transforms the twin flame experience from mere intensity into a journey of profound spiritual awakening, a journey that continues across lifetimes until both souls reach wholeness and harmony. When exploring twin flame relationships, one of the most profound aspects to understand is the concept of unfinished business. Unlike ordinary relationships, twin flames often reconnect across lifetimes to address matters that were left unresolved in previous incarnations. These unresolved stories, emotions, and experiences carry a unique weight, sometimes gentle, sometimes intense, and always transformative. They are the threads that connect souls across time, urging them to complete what was started, to heal what was broken, and to learn lessons that were never fully embraced. The idea of unfinished business in twin flame connections is deeply intertwined with the concept of karma, but it is more personal and emotional. Karma provides the framework, the cause and effect of past actions, but unfinished business is the emotional and spiritual content that fills that framework. It manifests as unresolved feelings, broken promises, unexpressed truths, or incomplete experiences. When twin flames meet again in this life, these echoes from the past rise to the surface, demanding recognition, understanding, and resolution. Consider the feeling of déjà vu. You meet someone and you sense that you have known them before, not just in a vague, fleeting way but with clarity and depth. You may recognize a pattern in their behavior, a familiar gesture, or even a particular tone of voice. These are signs that your souls share a history that is waiting to be acknowledged. But why does this history matter? Why does the soul insist on revisiting these moments? The answer lies in growth and healing. The universe gives us opportunities to complete the stories that were left unfinished, to release lingering pain, and to restore harmony in the soul. Let's take an example. Imagine two souls, Aisha and Leo, who were lovers in a previous lifetime. Their love was passionate but short-lived. Circumstances beyond their control, social pressures, misunderstandings, or even betrayal tore them apart. The love they shared was genuine, yet the story ended abruptly, leaving both souls with unresolved grief, longing, and questions. Centuries later, they meet again in this lifetime. Perhaps they are colleagues, neighbors, or even strangers at a cafe. The moment they see each other, there is an undeniable recognition, a pull, a resonance, a knowing. Their souls remember the story that their minds cannot fully recall. The unfinished business manifests as both longing and tension, joy and discomfort. It calls them to face the past, to understand what went wrong, and to approach the relationship with a higher level of awareness. Unfinished business can take many forms. Sometimes it is love that was never fully expressed, words left unsaid, confessions never made, or feelings repressed by fear or circumstance can linger in the soul for lifetimes. When twin flames meet again, the universe presents a chance to express these emotions consciously, to speak the truths that were never spoken, and to offer the love that was once withheld. The emotional intensity can be overwhelming, but it is a vital part of the healing process. Other times, unfinished business involves conflict or betrayal. Perhaps one soul wronged the other in a previous life, through deceit, abandonment, or neglect. These wounds may have remained unhealed, creating a karmic imbalance. Reuniting in the present allows both souls to confront the pain, to practice forgiveness, and to release resentment that has accumulated over lifetimes. The relationship becomes a spiritual laboratory, testing the ability to let go, to understand, and to transcend past hurts. Let's consider another example. May and Raphael, two souls who were rivals in a past lifetime. They competed for a position of influence in their community, and their rivalry led to conflict, hurt feelings, and unhealed pride. In this life, they meet again in a professional setting. The familiar tension and competitiveness arise almost immediately, but now, with conscious awareness, they have the opportunity to approach each other with empathy and understanding. They can transform their old rivalry into collaboration, their unresolved anger into mutual respect. This is the essence of unfinished business. It presents itself as a challenge, but it also offers a chance for resolution and growth. Unfinished business is not always about negative experiences. Sometimes it is about incomplete shared experiences or unfulfilled purpose. Perhaps two souls were meant to accomplish something together in a past life. A creative project, a mission, or a shared goal that was interrupted or abandoned. In this lifetime, the same souls may meet again, feeling a sense of urgency, inspiration, or alignment to complete the mission. The connection carries a sense of destiny, a feeling that together, they can finish what was started long ago. This can be deeply empowering, as it transforms the relationship into a shared journey of purpose and fulfillment. Recognizing unfinished business is not always easy. The memories of past lives are rarely clear or conscious. Instead, they emerge through intuition, dreams, patterns, and emotional resonance. You may feel inexplicably drawn to someone, experience repeated synchronicities, or notice recurring emotional triggers that echo old wounds. Your heart may respond before your mind does, signaling that there is a deeper story at play. Paying attention to these subtle cues is essential, because they are the roadmap to understanding the unfinished chapters of your soul's history. One of the most important lessons of unfinished business in twin flame relationships is forgiveness. To resolve the echoes of past lives, both souls must be willing to forgive themselves and each other. This may involve forgiving actions that were committed centuries ago, letting go of expectations, or releasing attachments to outcomes. Forgiveness is the key to breaking the cycle of repeated patterns and opening the door to unconditional love. It allows the connection to evolve from karmic repetition to conscious partnership, from unresolved tension to harmony. Moreover, unfinished business encourages self-reflection and growth. Meeting your twin flame forces you to confront your own patterns, fears, and unresolved emotions. You may notice areas of your life where you have avoided responsibility, ignored your intuition, or neglected your emotional well-being. The intensity of the connection serves as a mirror, showing you the parts of yourself that need healing. By engaging with these lessons consciously, you not only address the unfinished business with your twin flame, but also advance your personal and spiritual growth. It's important to remember that unfinished business is not meant to trap or burden you. On the contrary, it is an opportunity, a divine invitation to complete the circle, to release what no longer serves you, and to embrace the love, understanding, and wisdom that your soul has been seeking across lifetimes. The presence of a twin flame, with all its intensity and familiarity, is a powerful reminder that nothing in the soul's journey is wasted. Every experience, every connection, every lesson contributes to your evolution. Ask yourself, have you noticed patterns in your current relationships that seem strangely familiar? Have you felt emotional intensity that cannot be explained by logic alone? Are there unresolved feelings, lingering attachments, or unfinished stories that keep resurfacing in your life? These may be the echoes of past lives, calling your attention to the unfinished business that your soul has carried for centuries. And when you meet your twin flame, these echoes are amplified, offering you the chance to finally resolve, heal, and transcend. Ultimately, unfinished business is not just about what happened in the past, it is about what you choose to do in the present. It is about embracing the lessons, healing the wounds, and transforming the relationship into a conscious, soulful connection. The intensity, the recognition, and even the challenges are all part of a divine design, guiding you to complete the story your soul has been writing across lifetimes. When approached with awareness, love, and forgiveness, unfinished business becomes a gateway to soul liberation. It allows both twin flames to move beyond the patterns of the past, to heal old wounds, and to experience a connection that is free from the shadows of former lives. It is a reminder that time is not linear, that love is eternal, and that the soul's journey is far more intricate and beautiful than the mind can comprehend. In essence, unfinished business is both the challenge and the gift of twin flame relationships. It is the call of the soul, urging you to resolve what has been left undone, to honor the past, and to embrace the present with full consciousness and compassion. And when this process is embraced fully, it transforms the connection from a karmic repetition into a conscious, sacred partnership, a meeting of two souls who finally have the chance to complete the story that began long before this lifetime. As we continue exploring the intricate journey of twin flames, one of the most profound layers to understand is the concept of soul mission. Unlike ordinary relationships, twin flame connections are not only about companionship, emotional fulfillment, or even romantic love, they are deeply entwined with the purpose and evolution of the soul. Meeting your twin flame often serves as a catalyst for discovering your true life mission, fulfilling karmic lessons, and contributing to the collective good in ways that transcend personal desires. A soul mission is the higher purpose that your soul intends to achieve in this lifetime. While past lives may have left unresolved lessons or unfinished business, your soul mission represents the conscious, intentional path toward growth, healing, and contribution. When two twin flames reunite, their connection is rarely accidental. It is orchestrated to align with the spiritual evolution of both individuals. This means that your twin flame is not only a mirror reflecting unresolved emotions, but also a partner guiding you toward the realization of your higher self and your unique purpose on Earth. Understanding the soul mission within a twin flame relationship begins with self-awareness and reflection. From the moment you recognize your twin flame, there is an undeniable sense of calling, a feeling that this connection has a purpose beyond personal gratification. You may experience heightened intuition, bursts of creativity, or a strong desire to make a meaningful impact in the world. These signs indicate that your souls are aligned not just with each other, but with a mission that contributes to something greater than yourselves. Consider the story of Elena and Marcus. In a previous lifetime, they were healers in a small community, dedicated to helping others through emotional and spiritual guidance. However, their efforts were interrupted by fear, societal pressures, and personal limitations. Many lessons remained incomplete, and their potential to make a profound impact went unrealized. When they meet again in this lifetime, their connection immediately triggers a sense of purpose and shared responsibility. Working together, they feel compelled to create initiatives that empower others, heal communities, and share wisdom that they both accumulated across lifetimes. The intensity of their bond serves as a reminder that their reunion is not solely about love. It is a sacred opportunity to fulfill their soul's mission. One of the key aspects of a twin flame soul mission is healing and transformation, both individually and collectively. Twin flames act as mirrors, reflecting each other's deepest wounds, unresolved emotions, and patterns. While this reflection can be challenging, it is essential for personal growth. By facing these reflections, each soul gains clarity, self-awareness, and the ability to release what no longer serves their highest purpose. In essence, your twin flame challenges you to become the best version of yourself, not through criticism or judgment, but through the intensity and depth of the connection. Soul missions often involve healing karmic patterns from past lives. Many twin flames reunite to address patterns of abandonment, betrayal, or neglect that have persisted across multiple incarnations. These patterns are not arbitrary. They are lessons meant to teach resilience, compassion, and unconditional love. By consciously engaging with these challenges, both souls not only heal their own wounds but also break cycles that may have impacted countless others, contributing to a ripple effect of transformation and enlightenment. Another dimension of the soul mission is the pursuit of shared purpose. Twin flames frequently discover that their connection naturally aligns with complementary skills, talents, or callings. For instance, one may excel in teaching, the other in creative expression, and together they co-create projects that inspire and uplift others. The shared mission is a manifestation of divine orchestration, where the reunion is designed to maximize the positive impact both souls can have on the world. This collaboration often transcends personal gain. It is about service, contribution, and the fulfillment of a higher calling. Let's explore a practical example: Sophia and Julian. In their past lives, they were scholars and explorers, seeking knowledge and spiritual understanding. Certain discoveries and insights were left incomplete due to external limitations and personal struggles. When they meet again in this lifetime, their twin flame connection reignites that ancient drive for exploration and wisdom. Together, they embark on journeys, both literal and metaphorical, to uncover truths, teach others, and inspire transformation. Their connection fuels motivation, resilience, and creativity, demonstrating how a twin flame relationship can amplify the impact of a soul mission. Soul missions and twin flame relationships are also closely tied to inner growth and spiritual awakening. The intensity of the connection, the mirroring of fears and insecurities, and the resurfacing of past life patterns all serve a singular purpose: awakening both souls to their true nature. Often, the relationship challenges the illusion of separation, the ego's need for control and attachment to outcomes. Through the process of navigating the complexities of the twin flame bond, both souls learn to surrender, to trust divine timing, and to cultivate unconditional love, not only for each other but for the world at large. Interestingly, the universe often provides signs and synchronicities to guide twin flames toward their shared mission. You may encounter recurring numbers, meaningful coincidences, or sudden opportunities that feel divinely timed. These subtle nudges serve as confirmation that your connection has purpose beyond the personal. It is a path designed to align with your higher calling. Paying attention to these signs can help you remain focused, inspired, and attuned to the direction your souls are meant to take together. It is crucial to recognize that fulfilling a soul mission does not mean the relationship will be free from challenges. On the contrary, the journey of a twin flame connection is often intense, demanding, and transformative. The obstacles that arise, misunderstandings, emotional turbulence, or periods of separation, are part of the process. They are tests of patience, resilience, and commitment to growth. By approaching these challenges consciously with awareness and compassion, both souls learn to navigate adversity while staying aligned with their shared purpose. Ask yourself, what draws you to your twin flame beyond attraction or comfort? Is there a sense of calling, inspiration, or purpose that emerges when you are together? Do your conversations, dreams, or creative collaborations carry a deeper meaning that resonates with your soul? These questions are the key to understanding the mission of your connection and the transformative potential that lies within it. Ultimately, the soul mission in a twin flame relationship is about integration. The integration of past experiences, karmic lessons, and divine purpose. It is the alignment of two souls who recognize that their connection is not merely for personal fulfillment, but for the greater good. Together, twin flames become catalysts for love, healing, and transformation, inspiring others and contributing to the evolution of consciousness on a broader scale. The essence of a twin flame soul mission can be summarized as a journey of love, service, and awakening. It is about recognizing the sacredness of the bond, honoring the lessons it brings, and embracing the responsibilities that come with such a profound connection. By engaging fully with the soul mission, both twin flames can transcend the limitations of past lives, release karmic burdens, and step into a shared purpose that uplifts both their souls and the world around them. In conclusion, your twin flame connection is far more than an intense emotional experience. It is a meeting of souls aligned with a divine purpose. It is a journey that challenges, transforms, and elevates. By understanding the soul mission, you can navigate the complexities of the connection with clarity, purpose, and love. You begin to see that every moment of intensity, every reflection of the past, and every shared inspiration is part of a divine plan. A plan that calls you to fulfill your highest potential, both individually and together. Meeting your twin flame is an invitation to awaken, to heal, and to serve. It is a reminder that love is not only a personal experience but also a spiritual journey, and when embraced consciously, it becomes a powerful vehicle for fulfilling your soul mission and leaving a lasting positive impact on the world. By now, you understand that twin flame connections are far deeper than ordinary relationships. They often carry echoes of past lives, unfinished business, karmic lessons, and shared soul missions. But how does this actually manifest in real life? How do we recognize the fingerprints of past lives in the people we meet today? In this section, we explore real-life inspired stories that illustrate the profound reunion of twin flames across lifetimes, showing how the past reaches into the present and shapes the soul's journey. One of the most compelling ways to understand twin flame reunions is through the sense of recognition that transcends memory. Many people describe meeting someone for the first time and feeling an immediate, unexplainable familiarity. This goes beyond attraction. It is as if the soul remembers what the mind has forgotten. A classic example is the story of Isabella and Julian. In a previous lifetime, they were artists living in a small European village. They collaborated on paintings, shared ideas, and dreamed together, but circumstances, family obligations, and societal constraints forced them apart. Their unfinished dreams lingered in the soul, creating an invisible thread that waited centuries to be reconnected. In this lifetime, Isabella and Julian meet at an art exhibit in a bustling city. From the moment their eyes meet, there is an undeniable pull. They feel as if they have known each other forever, and every gesture, word, and laugh carries echoes of intimacy from another time. They soon discover that their artistic sensibilities, their inspirations, and even their preferred color palettes are remarkably similar. This synchronicity is not coincidence. It is the universe orchestrating the reunion to continue the soul's work, this time with awareness and purpose. The story illustrates how past life connections often leave subtle imprints that manifest as familiarity, resonance, and shared passion. Another example involves healing unresolved trauma from past lives. Consider the case of Amina and Raj. In a previous life, they were siblings in a society with strict rules that prevented them from expressing their full potential. Conflict, misunderstandings, and separation caused emotional wounds that neither could fully heal. Centuries later, they meet as colleagues in a global nonprofit organization. From the first project meeting, Amina feels an inexplicable sense of care and concern for Raj, while Raj feels protective and drawn to Amina in ways he cannot rationally explain. Early challenges in their interactions, miscommunication, moments of tension, and emotional surges mirror patterns from their past life. By recognizing these echoes, both are able to address old emotional wounds, develop empathy, and cultivate a partnership that transforms past pain into present healing. Twin flame reunions are not limited to romantic or sibling-like dynamics. They can also appear in mentorships or collaborative partnerships. Sophia and Elias were philosophers in a past life, searching for spiritual truth but often clashing due to differing perspectives. The unresolved tension and complementary wisdom left both with a sense of incompleteness. In their current life, they meet as university professors, immediately sensing a deep, inexplicable connection. They challenge each other intellectually, debate passionately, and yet feel an underlying trust and familiarity. Their collaboration reignites the mission they could not complete centuries ago, teaching, inspiring, and guiding others toward wisdom. The intensity of their debates and the profound alignment of their work reflect the unfinished business of the soul from a previous existence. Sometimes, twin flame reunions involve the chance to correct mistakes or resolve betrayal from the past. Take the story of Maya and Adrian. In a previous life, Maya had trusted Adrian completely, only to be abandoned during a critical life transition. The betrayal left lingering distrust and a deep emotional scar in both of their souls. In this life, they meet unexpectedly at a professional conference. Maya feels drawn to Adrian but is cautious, aware of a fear she cannot fully explain. Adrian experiences a sense of guilt and longing he cannot place, as if something vital remained unresolved. Through conscious engagement, reflection, and communication, they gradually recognize the karmic patterns resurfacing from their past lives. The current encounter allows them to confront the betrayal, practice forgiveness, and rebuild trust, transforming past pain into a conscious, healing partnership. Another fascinating aspect of twin flame reunions is shared synchronicities and symbolic cues. These may include recurring numbers, meaningful coincidences, or shared dreams that feel like fragments of past life experiences. For example, Emma and Lucas, who were once explorers in a distant civilization, noticed that their paths cross repeatedly in seemingly random ways, attending the same events, encountering similar obstacles, and receiving the same symbolic signs in their daily lives. Initially, these occurrences seem coincidental, but over time, they realize that these synchronistic moments are the universe guiding them toward one another and their joint soul mission. Such signs serve as reminders that the connection is not random. It is a carefully orchestrated reunion designed to fulfill unfinished business and advance the soul's purpose. Dreams are another powerful tool through which past life connections manifest. Many twin flames report vivid dreams of past lives, where they interact with each other in ways that mirror their current emotional experiences. These dreams often contain messages, unresolved emotions, or glimpses of shared missions that their waking mind cannot recall. For instance, in one story, Helena dreams repeatedly of a previous life where she and her twin flame were leaders in a spiritual movement. Though the society in which they lived no longer exists, the emotions, lessons, and purpose persist. Upon meeting in the present life, she immediately recognizes her twin flame and feels compelled to revive that shared mission, using the lessons and insights gleaned from both dreams and the current connection. Twin flame reunions often challenge the ego and push personal growth, which is essential for fulfilling the soul's purpose. The familiarity and emotional intensity can provoke unresolved insecurities, fears, and attachment patterns. Yet, these challenges are not arbitrary. They are opportunities to confront the past consciously and choose a different path. Through this process, both souls gain clarity, maturity, and an ability to navigate the complexities of the present with wisdom. The intensity is a tool of evolution, designed to ensure that both partners transcend old limitations and embrace their highest potential together. Ask yourself, have you ever met someone and felt as if you had known them forever? Have you experienced moments, conversations, or emotional reactions that seem too profound to be explained by this lifetime alone? Have dreams, coincidences, or repeated synchronicities hinted at a story that began long before this life? These experiences may be signs that your soul has reunited with a twin flame, carrying echoes of past lives, unfinished business, and a shared mission that stretches across time. Ultimately, the examples from past lives illustrate a profound truth. Twin flame reunions are purposeful and transformational. They are not random encounters or mere coincidences. Every moment, every challenge, and every shared inspiration is a continuation of a story that spans lifetimes. By recognizing these echoes, embracing the lessons, and approaching the connection consciously, twin flames have the opportunity to heal past wounds, complete unfinished business, and step fully into their shared purpose. These stories remind us that love, growth, and connection are timeless. The threads of the soul weave through lifetimes, creating bonds that cannot be severed by time or circumstance. When you meet your twin flame, you are not simply encountering another person. You are encountering a piece of your soul's history, a partner in both personal and spiritual evolution, and a guide toward the fulfillment of your deepest purpose. One of the most compelling aspects of a twin flame connection is not just the intensity, the synchronicities, or the sense of recognition. It is the lessons the relationship teaches us. Unlike ordinary relationships, which often revolve around companionship, comfort, or shared interests, twin flames serve as mirrors, catalysts, and teachers. They challenge us, inspire us, and push us to grow in ways we might never have imagined. Meeting a twin flame is like opening a book of your soul that has been written across lifetimes. Every interaction carries meaning, every emotion carries insight, and every challenge carries an invitation to evolve. The first lesson twin flames often teach is self-awareness. From the very first moments of recognition, you are confronted with reflections of your own inner world. The intense attraction and resonance are accompanied by equally intense triggers. You may notice aspects of yourself you have ignored or suppressed, fears, insecurities, unresolved pain, or unhealed patterns. For instance, consider the story of Layla and Aaron. When they met in this lifetime, Layla found herself inexplicably frustrated by Aaron's indecision, while Aaron felt irritated by Layla's emotional intensity. As they explored the connection, they realized these reactions mirrored their own internal challenges. Layla had a fear of abandonment, and Aaron struggled with self-doubt. The twin flame relationship acted as a mirror, reflecting the very issues each needed to confront and heal. Another key lesson is unconditional love. Twin flames challenge us to love beyond ego, expectation, and attachment. The intensity of the bond can provoke jealousy, fear, and insecurity, yet it also provides a unique opportunity to practice loving without conditions. Take, for example, the story of Naomi and Elias. In a past life, misunderstandings and miscommunication created separation and resentment between them. In this lifetime, the same challenges reappear, but this time they are equipped with awareness. By consciously choosing patience, empathy, and understanding, they learn to love each other not only despite the challenges but because of them. This is the essence of the twin flame lesson: love that transcends circumstance, personal expectation, and past grievances. Healing and forgiveness are also central lessons in twin flame connections. Because these relationships often carry the weight of past life karma and unfinished business, unresolved emotional wounds inevitably surface. Twin flames force us to confront our pain, sometimes through conflict, sometimes through reflection, and sometimes through the sheer intensity of emotional resonance. Consider the story of Sophia and Liam. In a previous lifetime, Sophia felt abandoned by Liam, and that wound lingered energetically. When they reunited, moments of perceived neglect triggered old emotional scars, creating friction and tension. Yet, as they worked through these experiences with conscious awareness, they learned to forgive, not only each other but themselves. This process of healing and forgiveness is transformative, turning karmic repetition into conscious growth. A fourth lesson twin flames impart is patience and timing. Twin flame journeys rarely follow a linear path. There are separations, periods of intense longing, and times of confusion. These cycles are not random. They are essential for spiritual growth. Patience teaches trust in the process, faith in divine timing, and surrender to the journey. Consider Daniel and Aisha, who experienced a prolonged separation after recognizing each other as twin flames. During their time apart, they each grew individually, healed personal wounds, and developed deeper self-awareness. When they reunited, the relationship had evolved into a conscious partnership, far stronger than it would have been if forced prematurely. The lesson is clear. Growth and alignment often require time, reflection, and inner work. Communication and authenticity are also lessons that twin flames teach. The bond encourages transparency, vulnerability, and honesty in ways that ordinary relationships rarely demand. Because twin flames reflect our deepest selves, we are called to express our truth, confront fears, and share our authentic emotions. For example, Elena and Marcus, who had experienced unresolved miscommunication across lifetimes, found themselves repeating patterns of misunderstanding. Only by embracing open, authentic dialogue could they break the cycle. This lesson extends beyond the twin flame relationship itself. It teaches each soul to live authentically in all areas of life, fostering clarity, integrity, and meaningful connection. Another profound lesson is spiritual awakening. Twin flames awaken the soul to dimensions of existence that go beyond the physical or emotional. The intensity, synchronicities, and deep resonance of the connection often spark introspection, meditation, and exploration of spiritual truths. Consider the story of Hannah and Raphael. Upon meeting, they experienced vivid synchronicities, dreams, and intuitions that seemed to guide them toward higher understanding. Through their connection, they delved into practices of mindfulness, energy work, and inner reflection. Their twin flame bond acted as a spiritual catalyst, awakening insights and capacities that had remained dormant for lifetimes. Compassion and empathy are central twin flame lessons as well. By confronting the shadow aspects of oneself reflected in the twin flame, each soul learns to extend understanding and compassion, both inwardly and outwardly. The connection teaches that everyone carries hidden struggles, and that true love involves recognizing the depth of another's journey. The story of Maya and Adrian illustrates this. Through recognizing the karmic patterns between them, they cultivated deep empathy, learning not only to forgive but to truly understand and support each other. This lesson resonates far beyond the relationship, influencing the way they interact with the world. Twin flame connections also teach the importance of resilience and courage. Because the journey is intense and transformative, it often tests emotional endurance, self-confidence, and the ability to navigate uncertainty. Take Sophia and Julian, for example. Their bond was marked by periods of separation, intense longing, and emotional turbulence. Yet, these challenges compelled them to cultivate inner strength, resilience, and courage, qualities that not only strengthened their relationship, but also empowered them individually. The lesson is clear. True growth often emerges through adversity, and twin flames are uniquely equipped to foster this evolution. Finally, twin flames teach us the art of surrender and trust. The connection often unfolds in mysterious ways, with synchronicities, divine timing, and subtle guidance shaping the journey. Trying to control outcomes, force reconciliation, or rush the process often creates resistance. By learning to surrender to the flow of the universe, twin flames embrace trust. Trust in themselves, trust in each other, and trust in the divine orchestration of their journey. This lesson, though subtle, is one of the most powerful gifts a twin flame relationship can offer. The ability to move through life with faith, openness, and aligned intention. Ask yourself, what have your past experiences with love truly taught you? How has your twin flame mirrored your fears, wounds, and unhealed patterns? Are you willing to embrace these lessons consciously, rather than avoiding the intensity? Each challenge, each moment of joy, each emotional surge is a teacher, and the twin flame connection provides a sacred classroom for profound self-discovery and soul growth. In essence, twin flames teach lessons that extend far beyond romance or companionship. They challenge us to confront ourselves, embrace authenticity, heal old wounds, cultivate unconditional love, and awaken spiritually. They remind us that the deepest connections are often mirrors, guiding us toward self-realization and higher purpose. Through these lessons, we not only evolve as individuals, but also as conscious participants in the greater journey of life and love. The key takeaway is this: twin flame relationships are not about perfection or ease. They are about growth, transformation, and awakening. Every lesson, every challenge, and every moment of resonance is an opportunity to rise to our highest potential, both individually and together. By embracing the wisdom of the twin flame journey, we learn that love is not only a feeling but also a path toward growth, understanding, and the fulfillment of our soul's purpose. Forgiveness is perhaps one of the most profound lessons in a twin flame connection. Unlike ordinary relationships, which may rely primarily on mutual understanding, compromise, or emotional comfort, twin flame relationships often bring the echoes of past lives into the present. These echoes can appear as unresolved hurts, betrayals, misunderstandings, or karmic debts that span multiple lifetimes. In order to fully embrace love in the present, twin flames are challenged to forgive not only each other but also themselves, to release the weight of past experiences and allow the soul to evolve. At the core, forgiveness in a twin flame context is about transcending the ego and embracing the soul's perspective. The ego often clings to grievance, resentment, or attachment to outcomes, but the soul recognizes the bigger picture. The purpose of the connection is growth, healing, and awakening. Without forgiveness, the energy of the past continues to bind both individuals, creating cycles of repetition, emotional turbulence, and karmic patterns. Yet, when forgiveness is consciously practiced, the relationship transforms from a reflection of past pain into a source of spiritual liberation and profound love. Consider the story of Aaliyah and Kai. In a past lifetime, Aaliyah and Kai were lovers in a society bound by rigid expectations. A misunderstanding led Kai to betray Aaliyah in a critical moment, leaving her heartbroken and distrusting. That wound persisted energetically across centuries. When they met again in this lifetime, the bond was immediate, intense, and deeply familiar, but it also brought old pain to the surface. Initially, Aaliyah found herself hesitant to trust Kai, and Kai carried a sense of guilt he couldn't fully explain. Their challenge was clear. In order to embrace love in the present, they would need to confront the echoes of the past and engage in conscious forgiveness. Forgiveness in a twin flame connection is not about condoning past wrongs or pretending pain didn't exist. Rather, it is about releasing the emotional charge attached to those experiences. By letting go, both souls free themselves from the energetic chains of the past, allowing love to flourish in the present moment. In Aaliyah and Kai's case, through open communication, emotional honesty, and reflective practices such as meditation and journaling, they gradually released the resentment and fear that had lingered for lifetimes. This process allowed them to experience a love that was deeper, purer, and untethered from past grievances. Another example involves sibling-like or karmic friendships. May and Rohan were once rivals in a previous incarnation, competing for status and recognition in their community. Their rivalry created tension, jealousy, and resentment that reverberated across lifetimes. In the present life, they unexpectedly became colleagues in a collaborative project. Old triggers surfaced almost immediately: miscommunication, frustration, and irritation, but they recognized the karmic patterns repeating. By consciously choosing forgiveness and empathy, May and Rohan were able to break the cycle of competition, transform their rivalry into mutual respect, and build a partnership that honored both their individual growth and shared purpose. This story illustrates that forgiveness is not limited to romantic relationships. It extends to all soul connections where past life energy may influence the present. Twin flame forgiveness also involves forgiving oneself. Often, the pain that surfaces in these relationships is linked not only to the other person but also to our own past actions, choices, or perceived failures. The soul's journey requires acknowledging these aspects without judgment, understanding that mistakes were opportunities for growth, and releasing guilt or self-blame. Consider Sophia and Julian, who in a past life had acted impulsively, causing harm to their beloved and inadvertently contributing to a lifetime of unresolved tension. In this life, their reunion reignited those old emotions. Through self-reflection and compassionate awareness, they forgave themselves for their past mistakes, understanding that the soul's growth is a continuum. This self-forgiveness was crucial to allowing the relationship to flourish in a conscious, harmonious way. Patterns of repetition are another reason forgiveness is essential in twin flame dynamics. Often, the challenges experienced in the present mirror the lessons of past lives, giving both souls multiple opportunities to approach the same situations differently. For example, if abandonment, mistrust, or miscommunication were recurring issues, the current lifetime presents a chance to break the cycle. Forgiveness allows both partners to step out of karmic repetition, to respond with awareness, and to cultivate a healthier, more evolved connection. Without this conscious release, the relationship may remain a battleground of old wounds, preventing both souls from fulfilling their shared mission and experiencing true intimacy. Forgiveness also opens the door to unconditional love. When past grievances are released, the bond between twin flames can transcend fear, insecurity, and attachment, allowing love to flow freely and without limitation. This is not simply romantic love. It is a profound spiritual union, where both souls support each other's growth, share wisdom, and co-create experiences that align with their higher purpose. Take the story of Hannah and Elias. Their past life connection involved betrayal and separation, yet through conscious forgiveness in the present, they not only healed those wounds but also discovered a shared mission, mentoring others through spiritual guidance and creative collaboration. Their bond, now free from karmic baggage, became a vehicle for collective healing and inspiration. Dreams, meditations, and spiritual practices often facilitate the process of forgiveness in twin flame connections. Many report receiving insights or messages during deep meditation or vivid dreams, guiding them toward releasing resentment and embracing understanding. These spiritual experiences serve as reminders that forgiveness is a choice of the soul, not merely the mind. By consciously engaging with these practices, twin flames can accelerate their emotional healing, strengthen their connection, and align more fully with their soul's mission. Ask yourself, are there lingering resentments or unresolved emotions from the past that are influencing your current relationships? Are you holding on to patterns or attachments that prevent love from flowing freely? Are you willing to forgive yourself and others, recognizing that every experience, both joyful and painful, is a lesson for your soul's evolution? Twin flame relationships challenge us to answer these questions, to confront our deepest wounds, and to release them with compassion and grace. Ultimately, forgiveness in a twin flame context is a gateway to freedom, love, and soul growth. It is not a single act but a continual process of awareness, reflection, and release. Through forgiveness, both souls break free from karmic cycles, heal old wounds, and step fully into the love, purpose, and spiritual evolution that their connection was meant to facilitate. The practice of forgiveness transforms the relationship from a reflection of past pain into a source of profound empowerment, insight, and divine love. The journey of forgiveness teaches us that love and growth are inseparable. To truly embrace a twin flame connection, one must not only recognize the depth of the bond, but also commit to releasing the burdens of the past. When this sacred act of forgiveness occurs, it allows both souls to experience love in its most authentic, conscious, and transformative form, free, expansive, and aligned with the highest purpose of the heart and the soul. In conclusion, twin flame relationships are not only about reunion or romantic fulfillment. They are a spiritual classroom, a mirror of the soul, and a profound opportunity to practice forgiveness, healing, and unconditional love. By embracing this path, both individuals are empowered to transcend the limitations of past lives, release karmic burdens, and co-create a connection that is sacred, conscious, and transformative. Forgiveness is not a concession. It is the ultimate expression of love, a bridge between past and present, and the key to unlocking the full potential of the twin flame journey. As we reach the final part of this journey into the profound world of twin flames, it is essential to reflect on the lessons, stories, and insights shared in the previous sections. Twin flame connections are not simply relationships. They are mirrors of the soul, teachers of the heart, and catalysts for spiritual evolution. They challenge us, inspire us, and most importantly, guide us toward a deeper understanding of love, purpose, and self-awareness. The journey of recognizing, connecting with, and evolving through a twin flame relationship can be intense, sometimes overwhelming, yet incredibly transformative. From the initial spark of recognition, a sense that you have known each other across lifetimes, to the intricate dance of emotional triggers, karmic patterns, and soul mission alignment, each moment offers an opportunity for growth and conscious awakening. Understanding this connection is not about escaping pain or seeking validation from another. It is about embracing the sacred invitation to heal, learn, and evolve. One of the first insights we must carry forward is the importance of self-love and self-awareness. As we have seen through countless examples, a twin flame acts as a mirror, reflecting back both light and shadow. The challenges that arise, the moments of tension, insecurity, or conflict, are opportunities to examine our own inner landscape. Ask yourself, how does this connection reflect my deepest fears or unresolved wounds? How does it illuminate my patterns, my attachments, or my limiting beliefs? By approaching these reflections with curiosity and compassion, you cultivate a foundation of self-awareness that allows the relationship to thrive on conscious terms rather than unconscious repetition. Another fundamental lesson of twin flames is the power of forgiveness, as explored in Part 9. Whether it is forgiving a partner, a past version of oneself, or karmic circumstances from previous lifetimes, forgiveness is the gateway to liberation. Forgiveness does not erase the past, but it releases the energetic charge that binds souls to cycles of pain, resentment, or fear. By embracing forgiveness, you create space for love, empathy, and understanding to flow freely. Consider the story of Maya and Adrian. Their past life betrayal could have kept them trapped in pain across lifetimes. Yet, through conscious forgiveness in this life, they transformed the connection into a source of empowerment, shared purpose, and spiritual growth. This example illustrates that forgiveness is not a passive act. It is an active, courageous choice that allows both souls to evolve and align with their higher purpose. The miraculous synchronicities and signs that often accompany twin flame connections are not mere coincidences. Numbers, dreams, repeated encounters, and meaningful coincidences are the universe's gentle nudges, reminding you that the connection carries deeper significance. As seen in stories like Emma and Lucas, these synchronicities are often reflections of past life experiences, karmic lessons, or shared missions that have been waiting for the right time to unfold. Paying attention to these signs and reflecting on what they reveal about your connection and your own growth can guide you toward conscious choices and alignment with your soul mission. Twin flame relationships also teach the value of patience, timing, and surrender. Unlike ordinary relationships, twin flames rarely unfold according to human expectations. There are cycles of union and separation, intensity and reflection, longing and fulfillment. These cycles are not setbacks. They are essential processes for inner development, healing, and spiritual alignment. Daniel and Aisha's story exemplifies this truth. Periods of separation allowed each soul to grow individually, addressing past wounds, building resilience, and developing clarity. When they reunited, the connection was no longer driven solely by desire, but by conscious love, mutual respect, and shared purpose. This is a reminder that divine timing governs the journey of the soul, and surrendering to the flow allows the relationship to evolve naturally. One of the most inspiring aspects of a twin flame connection is the shared soul mission. These relationships often reunite souls with unfinished business or complementary purposes. Whether it is creating art, teaching, healing, or inspiring others, twin flames amplify each other's talents, passions, and contributions. The story of Sophia and Julian, who were philosophers in a past life, illustrates how a reunion can reignite ancient aspirations, allowing souls to complete missions that span lifetimes. Your connection is not only about love, it is a call to action, a collaborative effort to fulfill your higher purpose and leave a positive impact on the world. The emotional intensity of twin flame relationships may feel overwhelming at times, but it is precisely this intensity that drives growth. Every argument, every moment of longing, every reflection of fear or insecurity is an opportunity to confront old patterns, release attachments, and step into a higher vibration. This intensity is not meant to punish. It is a divine mechanism for transformation, guiding both souls to awaken, evolve, and embrace their highest potential. Through conscious reflection, meditation, and compassionate communication, the relationship becomes a tool for spiritual awakening, a mirror that reveals not only the depths of love, but the expansiveness of the soul. Ask yourself, how can I approach my twin flame connection consciously? Am I willing to embrace the challenges, the emotional intensity, and the karmic lessons as opportunities for growth? How can I forgive, release, and love fully without attachment or expectation? These questions are not rhetorical. They are invitations for reflection and conscious action. By contemplating them, you engage actively in the transformative journey that your twin flame relationship offers. Another critical insight is the importance of integration, integrating lessons, experiences, and realizations into daily life. It is not enough to understand the spiritual significance of the connection. One must embody the wisdom, allowing it to influence decisions, relationships, and personal growth. Integration involves balancing the spiritual, emotional, and practical aspects of life, cultivating self-awareness, and applying the lessons of love, forgiveness, and patience in all interactions. When both souls integrate these teachings, the connection evolves from an intense personal experience into a sustainable, conscious partnership that radiates light and inspiration to others. Ultimately, the journey of twin flames is about transcendence. It is about rising above fear, ego, and past limitations to embrace a love that is conscious, expansive, and aligned with the soul's purpose. It is about learning that love is not only a feeling, it is a practice, a commitment, and a path toward self-realization. It is about recognizing that every reunion, every challenge, every lesson, and every synchronicity is a thread in the tapestry of the soul, guiding you toward your highest potential. So, what can we take away from this journey? First, honor the connection, whether it is in union or temporary separation. Every moment with your twin flame carries meaning. Second, practice forgiveness for past lives, present challenges, and self-judgment. Third, embrace the lessons, from self-awareness to patience, from unconditional love to conscious action. Fourth, trust divine timing. Allow the journey to unfold naturally without forcing outcomes. And finally, integrate the wisdom. Let the insights gained from this connection transform your life, your relationships, and your purpose. To those watching this video, consider this. Your twin flame connection is a sacred invitation. It is a call to awaken, to heal, and to love more deeply than ever before. It is a reminder that your journey is not just about personal happiness, but about fulfilling the purpose of your soul, contributing to the collective good, and embracing the transformative power of love. If you are currently experiencing the intensity of a twin flame connection, remember that every challenge is an opportunity, every reflection is a lesson, and every moment is a chance to step fully into your highest self. And if you have yet to meet your twin flame, trust that divine timing is at work, preparing both souls for a reunion that will awaken your heart, expand your consciousness, and illuminate your path. Take a deep breath, feel into the love that resides within you, and open your heart to the wisdom your twin flame relationship offers. The journey may be intense, mysterious, and at times challenging, but it is also profoundly rewarding, transforming not only your connection but your life and your soul. If this video resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on your own experiences with love and soul connections. Share your story in the comments below. Have you felt the pull of a twin flame, recognized past life echoes, or experienced the transformative lessons of love and forgiveness? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to explore more insights into twin flames, spiritual growth, and soul purpose. Your journey of love and awakening starts here.